say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Get us underway. That was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never fit you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy to say, so they say. Be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, so they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you. So they say.
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Kings, the duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine, then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Ellis in at the point. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Outside Russell, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Ellis. Now here's Murray. Pass to Ellis. LaVine with it. Russell covering. LaVine gets the bucket.
I tell you what, how high LaVine gets on the jump. This guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
Russell with the ball. Claxton passes to Thomas. Claxton a screen on LaVine. And here's Thomas from the arc. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan double teamed. Some solid defense from Williams. Will grant the Kings one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Thomas. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to Murray. DeRozan with the ball. Lets it go. Offensive rebound. Here's Sabonis. That one falls.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis, hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
And here's Claxton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Or someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Shooting two.
Free throw good. Claxton. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
And both free throws good for Claxton. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Right wing. Here's Ellis. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Sabonis. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, I think when DeRozan's involved, and obviously the pick and roll is almost always successful. He's got a great sense and knack to be successful in there.
Now here's Russell. Shoots from the baseline. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Ellis passes to Sabonis. Can't cash it in from close range. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Nets. 4-point game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. DeRozan outside. A deep three. He's off on that one.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Williams finds Russell. From about 16. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
He's off on the first. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Sacramento. Malik Monk comes in for Ellis. And a change for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. And he sinks the second. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
4 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Johnson passes to Johnson. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Murray. Back to DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Thomas. Here's DeRozan. And that one's on target from the wing.
That is right in his wheelhouse. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range.
Here's Johnson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Thomas against DeRozan. Now here's Monk. Defense right on him. Claxton with the block. And they're able to recover. Levine against Johnson. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Claxton, a screen on DeRozan. Rejected by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Lyles comes in for Murray. And it's Carter in for DeRozan. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 2. Melton misses. The Kings trailing. Pass to Sabonis. We've got 22 seconds left in the opening quarter. Good D by Sharp.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Melton. 11 feet out, and he hits it. 5 ticks left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Johnson. Fires away from way outside. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Kings trail by 4. On the court right now. Second quarter for the Nets. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Williams. And it's Sharp in at the center position. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
To the left side wing. Sharp passes to Williams. Sharp, a screen on Monk. Here's Williams. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
And that one misses.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
So the Kings making a change here. Ellis is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Brooklyn leading by 3. To the middle. Monk with a steal. And here comes the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For your Kings, Ellis, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
The Nets with a lead. Outside Sharp. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Clowney can't get it to go.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Down low. Ellis, good. And the Kings lead by 1.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Some love for your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Back to Williams. Pass to Wilson. Here's Clowney. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with it from outside the arc. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 5 now.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Monk passes to LaRavia. Here's Lyles. No good from outside. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Nets. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Keon Johnson at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Kings making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Williams. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Kings trail by 3. Here's Levine. Some solid defense from Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. That one goes. Count it. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Thomas outside. Misses the layup. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Over Thomas. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by Levine. Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Johnson. Now Thomas. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age, Norris.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for LaRabia. Timeout call, Sacramento. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. DeRozan outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. To the paint. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 7 points. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Back to DeRozan. DeRozan gets going. Count it. And the Kings lead by 1.
The tremendous scoring on the move, right? Not to take anything away from that spot-up mid-range game, but DeRozan just dynamite getting to the cup.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Thomas outside. Great D that time from Monk. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Oh, Levine not messing around, in tight.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Pass to Williams. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. And some changes here for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Murray subbed in for Monk. .56 seconds left in the second. DeRozan looks it over. Sabonis with a screen on Williams. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. 6 to shoot. DeRozan outside. From deep three-point range. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thomas. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Assistant.
Thomas has gotten his first points in this one.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Here's DeRozan. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Johnson passes to Thomas. Over Levine. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has gotten his second bucket of the game. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Brooklyn out in front, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Domantas Sabonis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The Kings trailing. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And the Nets shooting about 47%. A nice number. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Ellis passes to Murray. Here's DeRozan. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 6.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Thomas outside. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. The Kings shooting around 44%. Not bad. Inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
That's good from DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan does a little of everything, folks. He's known as a scorer, but make no mistake, this guy can pass it and he can board it.
Thomas outside. Back to Russell from behind the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Sabonis. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. 13 feet out. Sacramento again missing. Brooklyn trailing. Outside, Williams. Thomas outside. Pass to Johnson. Takes a three. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 10 points in the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Levine. He's got 6. Murray! Good from way out.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Fans, your 9-1-6 crew. Let's hear it.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Back to DeRozan. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Back to Russell. Thomas outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one. The Kings shooting just about 43% in the third. Ellis passes to Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Thomas. Here's Levine for 3. On target from range. Levine's got 9.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
And here's Russell. It's Thomas on the wing. High post Claxton. Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
That's a nuanced understanding of pick-and-roll play. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Outside Murray. To the paint. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Claxton passes to Thomas. Outside Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Williams misses. The Kings lead by 3. Pass to Ellis. Takes the 3. And another Sacramento 3.
Well, give DeMar DeRozan credit. This guy is unselfish, moving the basketball, just such a great teammate.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Dance game time. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself up on the big screen? Time to show us your best moves. Let's go. Next answer, please. Come on, let's see those dance moves.
Sacramento with some changes. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. Malik Monk comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in for Ellis. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Wilson comes in for Williams. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And Watford subbed in for Russell. Nets trail by 6. Watford up top. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Monk passes to Carter. Now here's Sabonis. 29 seconds left in the third. Lyles' shot is good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 8. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Looking to win the run. The shot misses. Gets it off. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Sacramento Kings finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Nets with possession here. 8-point game. And so in the game for the Nets, Johnson is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Sharp, and it's Clowney in at the 4. The floater, rebounded by Lyles. Here's Ellis. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And he's going for the oop here. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Kings lead by 8. Now Monk. Here's Levine. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Well, Brooklyn's shooting about 43% on this one. To the inside. And Valanciunas over to help. Back to Watford. Pass to Johnson. Here's Clowney. 5 on the clock. Watford with it. Zach LaVine clears it away. Here's Ellis. Watford covering. Ellis's shot is off. Nets trail by 8. Wilson passes to Sharp. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Zach LaVine. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
The Kings call timeout. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Sacramento head coach talking to his team. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Ellis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Trendon Watford.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Wilson. Sharp, a screen on Levine. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Levine. Outside Monk. The three. Clowney pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Clowney. Here's Wilson. He's covered by Levine. Just three to shoot. Three-pointer sharp. Rebound by the Kings. Left side Levine. Outside Monk. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Levine passes to Laravia. And they pick up 2. And the Kings lead by 6.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Who wants a free t-shirt? Get loud!
And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Laravia. And DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. Here's Thomas. Outside Russell. Williams against DeRozan. Claxton a screen on DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. On the break. Muscling in, DeRozan.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end one opportunities.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan. Shooting
Mind the lanes.
1.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Steps back. Here's Thomas. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now here's Levine to the paint. Sabonis' shot is off. Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on Murray. It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Murray. Just 4 to shoot. From the high post. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Sabonis outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. From downtown. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Williams. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Sacramento leading by 9. Here's Ellis, guarded by Russell. Back to Levine. From deep. Williams grabs the board. Nets trail by 9. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
At the free throw line for the Nets, Zaire Williams. At the line for 1.
A minute 4 left in the 4th quarter. DeRozan against Claxton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Thomas against Levine. Looking to get it going. Thomas misses. Here's Ellis, guarded by Russell. It's stolen by Johnson.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now here's DeRozan. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Levine with it.
Nets foul. Nicholas Claxton. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Zach Levine. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Zach LaVine.